Alright guys, how's it going? Mr. Extra here. I know you see these boxes. I talk about these boxes all the time. I literally have 2 of these at this point. Well, I have 1, and then someone else on my team has 1 too. Point being, the quality's great. This shit's amazing, guys. There's a lot of new stuff. They're going to be pushing out more boxes with more stuff. The promo code is Team Extra at checkout, capital T, capital X. It is duelingguard.com. Please go check it out. This stuff is really, really nice. Quality is amazing. Alright guys, welcome back. It is Mr. Extra as always. We have an interesting match here actually. This was local from Friday, like you all used to seeing local matches. People like seeing the live stuff rather than the online matches. I'm playing Mannadium on the right, and my opponent PJ is also playing Mannadium on the left. Actually, he's pretty new to the deck, and I was actually the one who was teaching him how to play this. So let's sit around and see what happens. Pretty sure I lose a dice roll and he's just gonna pop off. My graveyard is not in frame, but we'll make do. He's gonna get room heart effect. I know I'd roll him here. Alright, he passed to me. I went ahead and did Calarium. We're gonna grab the Meek Destroyer of Worlds, normal Meek, Vices, pop, then we'll do Meek Calarium. Bring the Meek back, bring the other one back with Calarium. I make one of them level 4, the one I just pointed at. Do the Lightheart effect. So we're going to do the whole thing. We're going to go get the field spell right. The graveyard not being in camera is kind of upsetting, but I mean, as long as we see the field, I don't really care too much. I know what's going. We do the right card, we grab the rival, we gotta draw a card because we have 3 defense. We're just debating on how we want to do this here. You can see me just thinking. Just pondering my choices. So we go ahead and sink to the triage because we like drawing cards. I go ahead and draw my card. You see me planning, so I do that, and then level 4 Meek that I made level 4 into Barone. A rival bring back right card. Make Crawl Sheep, do the banishes, drop out the Astrolabe. Astrolabe is going to target that. Crawl Sheep's going to gain the special because there's a Synchro Infusion, so that we already got game on board, really. We're going to put the Meek. And then we're just going to slap with the Crawl Sheep, the Astrolabe, and the Baron, which is well over 8k, to close out the game 1, guys. So, that being said, I mean, he showed me his hand. We were both going to Shadow Light each other. Granted, he could have still did some stuff there, but I don't think he realized that his hand was still halfway decent. But draw right out the gate in Mannadium. He didn't have everything. I mean, he had some good stuff. You guys can also see my Dueling Guard box right there. Look at that power right there. Typically, I would in my matches, I'd unfold the whole thing and then like just pull the boxes apart because that's what they can do. But you know, we're just running it local as usual stuff, guys. By the way, my opponent here, his name is PJ. He is a Dragon Duelist. He actually placed 8th at Nationals this year. So, like the video, give him a little applause. He is going to become a really, really, really good duelist one day. Like, he's already doing amazing. He's pretty new too. But yeah, he primarily likes to play Synchros. He usually plays like Sword Soul or something, but he likes this deck, so which is why he's playing this deck. Alright, let's unfold here. He's gonna go Imagining, he revealed a Vices. I remember. Put one on the bottom. He normals the right card, doesn't do the effect. He goes Lightheart, I Imperm Lightheart. I was real confused why he didn't right card effect to bait that Imperm, but I mean, you don't Imperm that anyways. He pops the special devices. I reminded that he has to declare it in hand, even though he's good. Just, you know, for technical, people like to take people over, especially at regionals. There's gonna go in the Cross Sheet. From the looks of it, because I think he's going to go ahead and do Astrolabe. Right about here, he realizes that because he can do the Cross Sheep effect, but he has no target for it. He realizes he doesn't have an orb in rotation. I actually tell him just straight up. because he's still learning and it's locals and I don't mind helping. So he's going to make Tryhard. I remind him Tryhard requires 3 effect monsters, so that can't work either. He sets some cards and he passes. I do imagining on my turn. Reveal Meek. Draw 2 going on the bottom. We both start off the same way, which made this way funnier. Torrid, Obsidian, pop Torrid. He gets Calarium. Well, I get Calarium. I get Torrid effect as well. Torrid puts out Meek. I go Calarium. Try to do Calarium effect. Little man here crosses it out, which is pretty hilarious. I tell him to show me. He hits me with the goods. Negates that. I set a card, I believe, and I think I have to pass on this if I recall correctly. Because I need the Calarium to resolve the good and the Vices, and once I got Vices, so he just goes straight to battle. He swings down Meek, and then, Meek, bring out Meek, and then Calarium. I actually think we only had 1 Meek left in rotation, so Calarium just pulled back. I ended up setting the card passing for my turn, which I'm pretty sure I just drew like another Torrid or something here. He's going to go ahead and make Baronne. It's the obvious choice. He thinks we're hard on this, right? I mean, he's still learning the line, so give him as much credit as possible, obviously. And then, because it's like realistically here, make him Baronne be the easier way. You guys cross sheep to do the gain, which is pretty cool too. He pops Calarium, which is also smart. And then I think he swung down, passed it back to me. I have another orb. I literally just draw an orb and I need the Calarium to get the Vices here. So he's just gonna field control me with Baronne. I thought he popped in my back row, but it's fine. With locals, I don't really care. If he pops my face down, he swings down the other. Put some damage onto me. A back row, I Dark Ruler him. I go ahead and Dark Ruler him for turn. Then I go Rectopia. He ashes it. I call by the ash, so we're like, woo, spicy. Let's try to turn this on and try to play here. Interesting. Alright, so we banish Obsidian special right card. He imperms it. So I'm like, oh damn, he just had it. I was like, you draw some engine guy, and he shows me. He goes Calarium, and then I just like, alright, game 3, because once he has Calarium, he has enough to kill me. So we're gonna go ahead and do the game 3. We're gonna try to do the funny, guys. You guys know what the funny is for Mannadium, especially if you've been watching the channel for a while. You definitely know what the funny is, and we're gonna try to do the funny. Going first and then doing the funny usually is pretty good. Pretty good, guys. Side note, what kind of coffee do you guys like? I personally like Colombian myself. I'm over here just drinking some coffee, waiting on this. Do our shuffles, get it out the way. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. We shuffling cards. We playing the game. We going over here. Ah, yes. Alright. All important game 3. Calarium. He ashes it. I cross out the ash. Let's go. And me crossing out the ash here was actually amazing because I needed an orb, really. Torrid. Obsidian, pop the Torrid. Since we have Calarium, I'm gonna grab a framing or Precision. We're gonna go Calarium and Torrid. Torrid puts up Meek, Calarium puts up Torrid. Vices pop special. That Meek effect should be going off too. Dump the Meek out so we can just play with the chicken tendies here. Is the Meek a level 4? That's the real question. I'm pretty sure it's level 4. We'll know here in a second. I'm gonna make him a Terra effect to add. What do we go add here? We add Rival. I know he was really puzzled with me what I was adding Rival for. Link off, go to the Lightheart. Lightheart, go grab Field Spell effect, go grab Right Card. Arrival, Special Vices and Defense from Grave, and then we're going to go ahead and special the Right Card. Do the Arrival, and then offer to cut, and draw a card. We're gonna do Room, pop special, get the Meek's my special back too. Room Heart Search is that Torrid. We go ahead and make the Baround. We go ahead and get a Negate out. You roll past Nibiru territory. We go ahead and make Triad. Triad to draw a card. We've drawn 2 cards now, guys. We go ahead and go into Cross Sheep. Arrival again. Arrival will bring back Reichart. We pop the Torrid of Baron just because we've kind of put it in the wrong spot, which is our own fuck up, but that's fine. We can clean it up. We do the Astrolabe. We do Meek. We bring out Apo, and then we Shadow Light the Astrolabe into the Christia. So we got 4 negates right now. We got 3. He's going to Dark Ruler. I'm going to reframe it. He's going to try to cross out reframing, but he cannot because the reframing is a counter trap, and it only can be responded to by another counter trap, guys. So I negate this Dark Ruler. He tried just to cross out reframing, and then there we go. Putting him on you better having turn for Christia, which I will negate it with Baron anyways. So he's just asking about it. He knows it's Christia lines too. I showed him how to do it. And then my opponent ends up conceding. And then we go ahead and do our little. We go ahead and decide on all that stuff, and it is what it is, guys. Sometimes Christia is too strong. Christia is very strong going first because they have to have the Imperm, or they have to mean a Dark Ruler, and chances are I get reframing. He showed me what he sided against me in the mirror, right? It's pretty interesting, and I was giving him suggestions like the Kaiju's cool, but Christia's out doesn't matter. Dark Ruler again does not matter, but if he Duster would be kind of crazy because it forced Baron negate, and then he could try to play a Talents in there. Wouldn't have been too bad though, but I mean, it is what it is, guys. Like, again, look at the quality of that box, guys. But yeah, enjoy it.